Hey guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So this is the 16th day, I think, of my World Event series. I haven't really been on today, as you guys can see. I've done like 3K capping, so I'm gonna be up a little bit later tonight. I'm actually about to go, as soon as I'm done recording here, I'm gonna go take a shower. Um, and then I am obviously just gonna go come back and probably do some capping and stuff. Maybe watch some TV or like something, I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet when I get back. But yeah, so I gotta do this recording first though. Like I said, I haven't really been on it all today. I've done 3K capping, so that's definitely not really anything. So I've been having, like, for some reason I've been having like this horrible lag lately, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been online all day. It's just because the lag is really bad. It's probably because I haven't shut my computer off in a couple days. So I'm probably actually gonna turn it off tonight, and then I'll get up a little early in the morning, a little bit earlier than normal in the morning, so I can set it to render. So that's probably what I'll do, just because I think my computer just needs to take a break. It's been going pretty much nonstop for, like, it's in terms of nonstop, as in it's been on for like almost all week. So I'm probably gonna turn it off tonight. So I'll render it tomorrow, I guess. I mean, rendering honestly doesn't even take that long. It's just like a lot of times I'm using my computer during the day. And so I am doing stuff, and I can't really do anything while it's rendering, while a video is rendering, so I can't really do anything on my computer. So it's just like the big reason why I do it overnight is just because I'm obviously not going to be using it. But I do need to turn it off, so I'm gonna do that tonight. So yeah, I did get the dragon token. So this is maximum contribution. I right now have gained a total of 453k, 171k renown, and I have 16k votes. And Armadillo is leading by about 7.3k. So it's still definitely going up. I don't know if it's really doing 500k a day like it was. I think it is, or something to that effect, but not entirely positive about that. I've kind of not been exactly keeping track. If it would be going up about 500k a day, it's been 15 days, 15, 25. Should be about 70. Yeah, we're about, like, if we get 200k more today, we'll be at that point where we're gaining 500k lead a day. So that's a good thing. So yeah, let's see. It's kind of funny. I I do a lot of stuff, like, obviously not on RuneScape, but like with like forums and stuff. Like IP board forums and whatever. Like, not like the RuneScape forums. RuneScape forums are really lame. I don't like them. I mean, I do like them for some things, but like it's kind of annoying. Like, if you guys have ever like played any game that actually has like legit forums that are not RuneScape, you guys know, like, you can upload pictures for your own like avatar on whatever, and you can have your own like pictures for your signatures and do linking and all that stuff. It's a lot more fun. You can actually use BB code, although I think they did add that to the RuneScape forums late, like, a few months ago, where you could actually use code to like change your text color and like make it bold and italics and all that kind of stuff. They did do that, but because I remember when you couldn't do that, but like, still, the RuneScape forums are really limited on what you can do compared to a lot of other even like big game types. So I do a lot of stuff on those. It's kind of funny. I was looking at my user title, because on one of the forums that I use, like, they have user titles for how many posts you have, and I have like 40 something. It's not that many. But this is one set of forums that I use. I have like 40 something because I'm really only there because I'm a graphic design artist, and I post some of my stuff there to get like people's opinions and all that kind of stuff, and sometimes I do signatures for people. But um so it has like the only like user titles, like what they do is, like, as you progress through post count, like, markers, like 10, 20s, 30, like that kind of thing. It changes. And so I was on cardio, which is like, I think 20, and I don't really know what the cap is on it. But then I looked at my user title today, and it was like, actually, let me look at it real quick. Just a second. Can look at it. It was really funny though. Computing slow probably because the lag. It's changed to the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and I'm the only one with that title. So that basically means that an administrator of the forums like went out of their way to go change mine. It was kind of funny. And it's like I didn't even ask for it. I didn't. I just like I looked at my user title today and I was like, what? It was kind of entertaining. I mean, probably most people won't care, and but it was something that was kind of funny for me. Just because it's like user titles, like they're not that hard to change. I guess depending on how familiar you are with the admin control panel of the boards, and I've been an administrator before, so it's not that hard to learn. It's not that hard. But it was just kind of a surprise. It was kind of funny. Like I was going through some members that had post counts close to mine. I was like, is this a post count thing, or did someone intentionally change my title? It was really interesting. I don't know. I feel like I'm geeking out about this, but whatever. Anyways, I talk about random stuff all the time. You guys know that. It's whatever. Let's see. Day after Christmas. Didn't really do anything today, really. I just kind of slept in. Basically was on my computer almost all day. Just basic stuff, like pretty much just like every other day. I need to order my textbooks tomorrow though, so I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. It's not gonna take that long though. I just have to go online, check my check what books I need for each of my classes, and just reserve them so I can go pick them up at the bookstore. Or maybe I can even get them shipped here. If they'll get here in time, I don't know if they will. Classes start. Let's see. Classes start about week and a half or so. So I think if I were to order them, I might be able, like if I were to order them tomorrow, I might be able to get them in time if I want to have them sent. Although I don't know how much more it is to have them be shipped. So I'll check that, see if it'll be any more or not. So if possible, I may not have to make an extra trip down to Clark to go get my books. But I'm fine really if I have to. It's not a big deal. It's not that far from my house. It's like 15-minute drive. And that's a 15-minute drive not taking the freeway. If I take the freeway, it's like 10. Usually. It depends on traffic, but usually it's about 10 minutes. Sometimes I can get lucky and it'll take like 5. But that's usually if there's absolutely no traffic and I'm speeding and I get really lucky with lights. So it's like 10. It's about 10, so. It's not that long and it's not really, don't really mind. But maybe check that out. So, yes. Let's see, I'm 271k for my level, which is definitely a good thing. Obviously, since the XP scales with your level, as my levels are going to be going up, I'm going to be getting more XP. So, it may actually be a little bit less time than I projected, but still, I should be getting 90 from this event regardless. Maybe I'll even get 91, or at least, maybe, I don't know. But I've at least gotten from 86 to 88, and I will be getting 86 to 90 at the very least before the event's over. Most likely, I'll be able to get to 91, which will be pretty cool. Because definitely, I am not a big construction person. Like, to me, the skill is nearly pointless. I really think it needs a rework. Like, the thing with construction is, like, it's a really big money sink, which I guess is one thing. Like, it's a money sink. For a player at least. There's a lot of money that goes into construction. Pretty much any way you do it, of conventional training methods, pretty much any way you do it, you're gonna be spending crap ton of money. And you don't really get too much out of it. I mean, obviously you have to do it for max cape or column cape, and then even if you just like the construction cape, that's even a reason to go for it. But beyond the level that you can boost to get a gilded altar, it's real. At least in my opinion, I don't find a very big point with construction. Mostly because, I mean, some people may use their house for other things, but the majority of what I use my house for, I can do at my level, and I've been able to do since like level 75 or like 70 or something. It's like the only things that I really use in my house and my altar, obviously, Gilded Altar is helpful, but since Gilded Altar really is for if prayer training, or hosting if you plan on doing that. You know, you can always just go use someone else's Gilded Altar. Like, you don't even have to have the construction level to do that, so that's kind of pointless. So you could just put in a normal altar in your house, and it's going to do the exact same thing if you're not using it for construction or prayer training. A Mounted Glory is always helpful, just because it's unlimited teleports, unlimited glory teleports, and then a portal room, which is helpful. But beyond those, and an obelisk, you can put that in your house as well, and a menagerie. If you have a lot of pets. Like, if you don't have a lot of pets, menagerie is pretty pointless, but, well, obelisk is well, I take that back. Obelisk is in the menagerie, habitat thing, but, you know, you need to have, but it's a separate thing from, like, the actual, like, storing of pets in your house. So, menagerie is helpful if you store pets. If not, it's pointless. But an obelisk, Mounted Glory, teleport room, and an altar, I find are the only things that I ever use in my house. I never use anything else. Like, my house looks pretty nice just because I've spent a good amount of money on it, just because I want it to look nice. Sometimes I've hosted house parties at my house for like clans, for like clan parties. I've had clan meetings at my house before, and I've also hosted 99 parties at my house before. But those are the only things I really use my house for, and my house is kind of like, it is pretty lame considering what level I am, but I mean, I don't really see a lot of point to it beyond those things that I mentioned. Like, I really think that construction really needs to get reworked. So, it's a little bit more useful at higher levels, because I find at higher levels it's nearly pointless. I mean, people may disagree with me and point out things that I may have missed since I'm not at that level and I don't exactly know what is going to be helpful, but I find that you pretty much can do almost anything you need to with at least with like 75 construction. And unless you were going for a max or a comp cape or just wanted the construction cape, there's really no reason to train past that. I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. I don't really see the point. So I do really think that construction needs a rework. Agility is getting a rework this coming year, which I'm almost looking forward to, but if I wasn't worried that they're gonna make agility a lot easier and make it kind of like they did to runecrafting, where they pretty much just nerf the entire skill and the rarity of it is just lame now. Like, runecrafting is one of the easiest 99s now because of runespan. At least in my opinion it is. I mean, it is kind of boring to do runespan, but let's be honest here, divination is pretty much just runespan. And so yeah, it's pointless. Like, runecrafting is definitely, like, it used to be one of the rarest skills ever when you had to train it the old way. And I got up to like 67 or something of training the old way, and then I did runespan. But I mean, it's the rarity of runecrafting. It's not really even an accomplishment anymore. I do feel bad for those people who did train it the old way, and then have runecrafting come out or runespan come out and basically just nerfed their cape. Like, it's pretty, like, not even an achievement to have 99 runecrafting anymore. I mean, you could like go around and tell people that you got it the old way, but regardless, it's kind of just like, if you just have the cape, no one's gonna know that you didn't do runespan, so it's kind of not a thing. So that's what I'm kind of worried about them doing with agility, because I did get agility the old way, obviously, and I've actually gotten like 15.3 mil agility experience the current way, really, I guess, from like advanced courses. So I'm kind of hoping what they're gonna do is just add some new courses, with higher experience rates per hour. I mean, having agility at like 100k, 120, even probably 150, 200k an hour, I wouldn't personally not have a problem with. I really wouldn't. Just because at least you're keeping agility the way you train it the same. I want them to keep it the same the way you train it, but I would be fine with making it faster. Like, I still want it to be an accomplishment, but if they made it faster, I wouldn't really have a problem with it, to be quite honest. That's just my opinion, though. But agility, I mean, if you don't bot, and you know, whatever, but if you don't bot, agility is one of the harder 99s to get. Um, so I would like that to keep that kind of an accomplishment. To have 99 agility, I guess. I mean, to be fair, most 99s aren't exactly even an accomplishment anymore. 99 capes are a dime a dozen now. I mean, I remember way back when when I played, when I got my first 99s, it was like 2009. I think it was my first 99, got fletching in, I think, 2009. It was either 2008 or 2009, but I'm pretty sure it was 2009. Um, I would always be wearing my fletching cape around, and people would always come up and ask you to do the cape emotes. I mean, you'd always have people come up. I mean, even fletching, and fletching is like a really common 99, really easy to get, and people would still come up to you and ask for the to show that you the emote, because it was rarer than it is now, even though it was one of the more common 99s. People would always be like, "Oh, I want to see. You should show me the cape. Show us the emote and stuff," and so people would follow you around for that. Now it's just like, oh, you have this cape. I know what the emote looks like because everyone knows what it looks like because everyone has this cape. And then some people even think that like you're not a good RuneScape player if you don't have at least 2 or 3 99s. Like a lot of times I see people go around or like, oh, you only have an untrimmed cape. You obviously aren't that good at RuneScape if you don't have at least 2. Which I think is kind of stupid, because some people just don't either have 1, the time, 2, the resources, or 3, the attention span to get a 99, and it is difficult for them. Like 17.99s for me is fairly difficult because I mean I may have a no lifing person like mode in me, but I don't have it all the time, and I mean it did take a lot of work to get some of these 99s. Like I mean agility, not really because I enjoy agility, but like woodcutting, that was annoying because I hate woodcutting. Slayer was kind of fun just because I like Slayer, but like cooking was irritating because I hate cooking. Thieving was boring as all get out. Um, so I mean, some of these 99s for me were difficult, and people won't respect you sometimes if you don't have at least 2 or 3. So it's kind of stupid in my opinion. I mean, most of the time I respect anyone that has a 99, even if it's untrimmed strength, just because a lot of times you don't know. And obviously they put in at least a little time and effort to get a 99, so that's my opinion, but, whatever, at the end of the day. I don't really have a lot of respect for bots, but most of the time I give people the benefit of the doubt, just because that's the way my personality is. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. I don't really have too much that's going on, I guess. So yeah, so the video, like, you guys aren't gonna know this, but you'll know at the time. Like, the video, I do apologize for the video being uploaded a little bit later in the day than normal. It's just because I do need to turn my computer off because it is getting really, really slow, and I think it's just because I've been running it nonstop for a few days, so I need to give it a bit of a break. So anyways, like I said, apologize for that. I don't know exactly what my schedule is tomorrow. I do have, or today I guess technically, when I upload this video will be today. I'm getting a haircut. Like I have an appointment to go get a haircut. But that's definitely not gonna take that long. I just don't know if I'm going out to dinner with my dad after that or not. So kind of depends, but that really shouldn't impact too much, I guess. So anyways, guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks.